to my channel. Come on, let's go on this journey together. Please subscribe by mashing that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you'll know when I have videos. Please like and leave comments below. Also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok.
Okay.
Hey YouTubers, so today we are gonna do some cleaning, some house cleaning here, and I'm gonna try and get as much of the house cleaning as I can done. My husband is gonna be the videographer. So which means I will be doing all the cleaning. The tree's not coming down today. That's a different day. I don't want to deal with that. However, today we're gonna do the cleaning. I'm gonna start here in the bedroom living room. So let's cue the music and let's get clean. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing is I start by making the bed. I strip the bed and I decide that I'm going to start by making the bed. I'm jamming out to music. That's why it looks like I'm having spasms there. I have a little difficulty with putting this sheet on, but eventually I figure it out. Normally, I don't have difficulties. I think it's probably because of, nerves being on camera. Trying to figure out which side is which. Then I grab the flat sheet, and there is a seam, a very thick seam at the top, and that's what I'm going to show you here, right there. That tells me that that is the top of the sheet, and it doesn't matter if it goes seam up or seam down, personally, And I put that sheet on the bed, flatten it out, make it no wrinkles, and then I tuck it in, because I like to have the sheet tucked in. Then I grab the big furry blanket. There's a tag at the bottom, and that's how I know that that's the bottom. And that thing is really hard to toss. I mean, it has a lot of weight to it. And I do the square corners too for both the sheets and the blankets. Then I grab the pillowcases and more pillowcases, and I start putting the pillowcases on the pillow. And put the pillows on the bed. And that's pretty much how I make the bed. There's really no special way, except I'm a little OCD and perfectionist with it. Now I'm going to fold the end blanket there and put that on the foot of the bed. And I'll find another one under the bed and do the same thing. And I'm just kind of cleaning up the corner there because there's a bunch of stuff in the corner there that needs to be cleaned up. fold the blankets in half and then in half again and kind of lay them at the foot of the bed. Pick up all the shoes. And papers. And just cleaning up my mess in the corner there. Making sure there's nothing under the bed. Cleaning up my nightstand. I like to have things kind of neat and organized. You know, my husband and I are totally opposites when it comes to that. Like, I'm more neat and organized, and he's just kind of put it where it goes. Put it where it lies, I mean. So, yeah. I have to be organized. I try to train him to kind of put things back where they go, but it kind of epic fails a lot.
We found our way again. We found our way. A new place.
And I'm just kind of putting the bags back in a nice orderly fashion. And I'm going to empty out that bag because it's full of my art stuff. And I put it up top. And you'll see something kind of fall on my head here. And I just I'm just kind of putting all the stuff on the bed now because I'm going to start cleaning off that table and taking care of some of the Christmas stuff. And I give my husband the look because he took the room apart. Smiley. I did. I'm organizing the weights in an orderly fashion. The weights that I hardly ever use that I need to start using. You need to stop looking at yourself, Justin. You heard me. Taking care of dishes that are randomly laying around and then gonna clean up under his side of the bed because, yeah. And now I'm going to wipe down the desk because he had some marker there. Just cleaning up the desk a little bit. I wipe down in a grid pattern type way so that way I can get everything clean. You can use a grid pattern on just about any surface. Windows, mirrors, so forth. And now I'm gonna clean off the table and get that organized.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm done with yesterday. Harder, harder. I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up. Climbing and climbing, I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking your face.
Now I'm gonna start vacuuming the floor. Right now I'm picking the floor up so that I don't vacuum any of the dog toys up, and I'm gonna start vacuuming the floor in a grid pattern. So I'll start in one area and use a grid pattern to vacuum the floor. Right now I'm trying to untangle the cord because somebody doesn't know how to wrap it up correctly.
Yeah, Chica.
So, anywho, that's what I'm doing right now is I'm vacuuming the floor, realizing that it's not sucking anything up. So then I will be starting to take apart the vacuum and trying to fix it myself, and then try to vacuum again and realizing it doesn't work and giving up and letting my husband vacuum and fix it today. So that is what I'm doing for pretty much the rest of this. You'll see me try to fix the vacuum on my own. And I do a pretty good job of it. I get the screws out, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. And see, I'm using my grid pattern in a line. Trying to vacuum it up. Takes me a minute to realize it's not sucking things up. And there's where I realize that I need to unclog it.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules first time up today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a strive. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. light is gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Time stops when I'm falling for you. The world stops spinning.
So I sort I just throw it.
When I'm falling for you. Should I stop or are you falling for me? Is your world stop spinning? Is your head spinning too? Should I stop or are you falling for me? Is your world stop spinning? Is your head spinning too?
Cover it back and then we'll grab the other load. You can go ahead and pause. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna get this started.
Heart stopped when I saw you.
Card.
World stopped spinning.
Make a card.
My world revolves.
We have to use longer cards here.
Heart stopped when you first saw me.
Arrow. Make time card.
Stop spinning. Does your world revolve around
Maybe she's fine with it. Maybe it's me.